Good morning. Many people are experiencing economic stress during this pandemic. Credit repair specialist Arian Egbali joining us now with ways to keep your credit score up. Arian, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Ms. Zomorodi. How are you? How's everybody?
Everybody's doing really well. We're
Great.
dealing with a lot of changes. Things are going to be changing over the next few days as counties are starting to open up. But people are, regardless of whether things are opening or not, people are still worried about their money, whether they go back and they start spending their money. And money's a big concern. We had a conversation about this, about what's happening to our credit scores during this time right now, that people may not be able to make all the payments that they normally were able to make. Are people's credit being affected right now during the pandemic?
Absolutely. I have a really legit concern. Unfortunately, as you know, a lot of people lost their job. This crisis is a little bit bigger than what we expected or anticipated. Unfortunately, a lot of people got laid off. A lot of people thought they could get government help, but unfortunately they couldn't. So what I recommend to your viewers, if you cannot make your payment, definitely communicate with your banks. I know practically all the banks throughout the nation, they're making different programs. They have some deferment programs that they can put you on deferment. You make the call, they defer your payment so they don't affect your credit. What you don't want happen is having late on your credit so your score doesn't go down.
So if you communicate with your bank, you can protect your credit score. Will they help you during this time?
95% of the banks that we work with, they're cooperating. They're putting your payment on deferred, so they don't expect you to send the payment, but you need to call them. You need to communicate with them. You need to make sure you tell them that, you know, through this pandemic, you cannot make a payment, and they put you on deferred. They have many different programs. They're good programs, so your score doesn't get affected through this pandemic.
Arian, what about business owners? I know many of them are struggling just to make the payments and the credit cards, and their business is so affected. How do you protect your credit during this pandemic as far as your business goes? Because there's a personal aspect and then you have a business aspect as well.
Yes. What I recommend through to the business owners, instead of firing your staff, try to make them multifunctional. This pandemic, even when businesses start opening, it's not going to be the same as before. We know we all going to struggle. We know people's taste going to be different. People expect different things. People's expectations are now different. People are not going to spend money as easy as they used to before because they used all their saving, and now the things are becoming more serious with them. So try to change your strategy. Try to train your staff to do multifunctional, to become more multifunctional. Try to do different tasks. Try to change your marketing already. Sit down and spend time with your marketing team or agencies that they help you, because the marketing before the pandemic and after pandemic, it's very different. Try to approach, and also the businesses that they bring their sources. You need to find new sources because, as you know, people are a little bit concerned about things from China now. So it's better to find your other sources, other avenue of supporting your businesses. Start looking for collection agencies, because you're going to have a lot of accounts that they're not be able to make payments. So you want to have your account receivable be strong. So definitely try to find a collection agency collecting payments and work with your client. You need to sit down. This is a time that through this, if your business is not open yet, or if your business is open, try to communicate with your team. Try to make a new strategy after you open, how you want to approach your client, how you want to communicate with your clients, and how you want to collect payments from your clients.
There are a lot of adjustments and changes that people need to come to the table to figure it all out. Arian Egbali, credit repair specialist, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Have a great day.